last year, started the same 5 every game. It is a different 5 this season with 3 members of that starting 5 either departed or not playing this season. So the 2020 season underway for Minnesota and Connecticut, and Sylvia Fowles starts.
Touch of the game, going inside to Sylvia Fowles, showing great patience as she works on Brianna Jones.
Connecticut still with Alyssa Thomas and Jasmine Thomas remaining in that starting 5 as Alyssa. The turn from Fowles, couldn't hook it in. Here comes Thomas. Very capable of orchestrating the offense. A 3 from the left wing is accomplished coaches in this league's history. A 2-time Coach of the Year, most playoff wins in league history as Thomas.
40 minutes. And never looked tired.
Yeah. Right, you kept wondering, as the series goes along, are we going to see these effects? The answer is no. Looking off the 3, the driving take is good. Brown, the 3rd-year player. 9th pick of the 2018 draft. Cheryl Reeve knows a lot of Minnesota's success is going to hinge on her performances. Thomas gets free.
Court, as we see right here.
Corner 3 from Brown is off the mark. And Alyssa Thomas, another rebound, again storming up the floor. Here's Bonner up, under, and in. Nice delivery underneath, but no finish. Minnesota gets it right back. Here is Banner. The baseline jumper is...
Rough time, but maybe Marianne Stanley. She strikes me as a little bit quieter presence in Indiana.
You hear that, Marianne? Rebecca wants you to scream.
That's a challenge.
Alyssa Thomas floats it up and in. Cheryl Reeve yesterday when we spoke with her, I said, okay, you pretty much know what you're going to get out of Nafisa Collier and Sylvia Fowles. Who are the other 3 that have to, 2 or 3 players that your season will swing on? And without, she said, Shanice Johnson, Lexi Brown, Rachel Banham. Without hesitation, knowing that Minnesota's ceiling this year depends on how those 3 play. As Kareem... Well, Dewana Bonner's team with a 7-point lead as we begin the 2nd quarter of action.
That's what she does, Lex.
Move on! Move on! Every game of this 2020 WNBA season taking place at IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida. As Heidemann with a fading shot clock. First bucket of the game for Letitia Heidemann. Minnesota has struggled on this end, their first quarter shooting. The lowest for an opening quarter by the Lynx.
A little more space, but you got to use the screen and try to create switches or hedges or something defensively.
Here's Collier. The reigning Rookie of the Year was quiet in the first quarter. Deep catch, turn, and finish from Denise.
He's going to have to do it a little more efficiently. Right now, just 1 for 5.
5-point Connecticut lead. Here's Bonner, the pull-up, and the connection. Here's Duntas with 2 fouls for Minnesota. Lob inside, beautiful feed. I mean, everybody supporting the start of this WNBA season. Really cool to see the synergy between the 2 leagues.
Right, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, block that.
Brown on the drive, spins it in. Here you saw go to check in and then head back to the Minnesota bench as Minnesota turns it over for a 9th time this half. And Thomas able to turn it into an easy from Alyssa Thomas.
Even after what she did in the finals last year, I still feel like Alyssa Thomas is an underrated player.
Johnson flips it in. Good rejection underneath from Minnesota to spring the break.
Scramble! Move! Come on, stand!
Christmas Kelly on the block.
Stand! Work, 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 work!
Shanice Johnson wiggling her way to the block and squeezes it in.
We're going up soft. We're not going up through the back square on the backboard. Look for them to be more intense as they go to the rim and try to get back in this game and control that lead.
Yeah, there have been a number of places where Connecticut has not finished. Not a
quick shot here from Connecticut with just a 9-second differential game in shot clock. Bonner trying to find that shot, squeezes it up and in.
Action.
Well, right away, Connecticut gather after the save from Holmes. How about Bonner? Off on a three. Nice job by Fowles to slap the rebound away from Alyssa Thomas. Flag down by Shanice Johnson. Here's Duntis fading away. And in.
Allowed a lot of those passes to go in a season ago, so it's been a point of emphasis for them in this training camp. So understand why she is a bit frustrated there.
Fouls the turn and finish. Shanice Johnson wiggling her way through traffic, couldn't finish. Sylvia Fowles, first all-time in field goal percentage, fourth in blocks, second in rebounds, in double.
Bounce around!
The layup short. Fouls there for the... Any new books from Steve Russian on the horizon that we should know about?
They're in the works, but
okay.
they're no imminent release date.
Walt Hopkins, her assistant the last 3 years, left to become the head coach of the Liberty. Year before that, James Wade became the head coach of Chicago. The Reeve tree is growing. Leaning shot, rims in.
Thomas defending you because she is one of the elite perimeter defenders and a bothersome player. I mean, look at how she's picking up Crystal right now.
She has been first team all defense each of the last 3 seasons. Jasmine Thomas, that is. The leaning jumper is good. Jumper is good from Nafisa Collier, who is finally on the board. Her first bucket of the game, out there playing with 4 fouls. And Minnesota probably going to need a big second half from Collier to come back in this game.
Nafisa had some room to operate with Dewana.
Wow, to get it to her. Here's Banham, denied.
Simple. Square up. Simple.
No-look dish, and Jones finished.
Who know just when to make the pass, how to use the added dribble to keep the defense on a string.
Go. Come on, DD. Ball screen. Over. Roll.
Banham hooks it up, and in soft touch.
Here we go. Get open. Let's go. And sprint, Crystal. Go get her feet. Straight up.
Dangerfield spinning. The straight-on jumper is good. Nice job defensively there by Christmas Kelly. Then she had it taken by Alyssa Thomas. Back and forth they go. The hot potato ends up with Minnesota, and their first practice connects.
And of course it comes from the post player. Katie Smith just like threw her arms up in the air on the sidelines like, finally.
Heidemann buries the jumper. Get in, was wedged a little too far underneath the hoop.
Yeah, still.
But here's Dangerfield on the steal and the leg. Connecticut gets some rest for Alyssa Thomas right now as Mosqueda Lewis can't hit. And another opportunity for Minnesota. Here comes Dangerfield, wiggling through the lane. She lays it in.
Care of the basketball, because if they turn it over, that's when it can lead to transition buckets for Connecticut.
Let's catch up with Holly Rowe down in the bubble.
Just listened into that last Connecticut huddle from Kurt Miller.
Dangerously close to putting Minnesota in the bonus early. Dangerfield has played a really strong fourth quarter thus far. Here's Collier giving it up. Straight, the right wing three is good.
How much of a factor fatigue will play for both teams on that last possession after Dewana Bonner missed her shot. She did not cross half court.
Sylvia Fowles is missing this second half.
She's usually the model of finishing.
Perhaps another symptom of fatigue. Collier goes to the reverse and hooks it in. Here is Dangerfield. Collier looking to get it into Fowles. Instead will take and hit. Shoot. Thomas. Back to Bonner. Her three. Off. Good position inside. Brianna Jones on the...
Huge possession. Huge shot for Brianna Jones. Holding her position and getting to the offensive glass.
Hands free! Okay, come on.
Here's Collier giving it up. Dangerfield, you bet! 2020 WNBA season. Bonner on the reverse, a little too strong. And here comes Dangerfield, the 16th pick of this year's draft. Collier swooping through and laying it in.
They've thrived in the first half. Connecticut has not been as smooth in their quarter court offense.
Connecticut with no fast break points so far in this fourth. Here is Fouls, the deep catch, the turn, and the easy. Minnesota, who had not led since it was 2-0 until earlier in this fourth, has really wrestled control of this game. Collier, the turn, and the connection.
If we asked that same question of Cheryl Reeve today or tomorrow, she would throw Crystal Dangerfield's name in the mix.
Jones pushes it in. WNBA.com to check out those updated schedules.
It's one of the few things you can do safely without a mask is sit in your house and watch WNBA action.
That's right. Thomas lays it in.